What you're about to see are passionate, dedicated, and trained people practicing and preparing to enter an extreme sporting event that may change their lives. Do not try this on your own without necessary experience and supervision.
Breathe in, breathe out. This moment's what it's all about. Born to be great, your goal awaits. Don't hesitate, accelerate.
Set for the race, aim to give it all I got. Mind is set, gonna reach the highest spot. Working hard in order to fulfill my goal. Nothing can stop me from getting what I'm going for. That's being great, I was working till it's late, so I won't hesitate. Gotta get to first place, hands on the golden plate. I'll concentrate, won't hit the brake, just move forward, accelerate. Welcome to Accelerate. Last week, 13-year-old figure skater Sinali Sango glided to gold in the Cape Interprovincial Figure Skating Competition. Today we're shooting arrows at all the right targets with 11-year-old archer Ambreen Yassin, who'll be participating in the Proteas Sports Interprovincial Archery Competition. In archery, a bow is used to propel arrows to specific targets. The skills required for this sport are control, concentration, discipline, and mental strength. The Protea Interclub Archery Competition is important to Ambreen as it will improve her overall archery score and help her progress to the nationals. It will also lead her closer to her dream goal of competing in the Olympics. Let's meet the skilled accelerator.
My name is Ambreen and I'm 11 years old. I attend Golden Grove Primary School in grade 6 and I'm an archer. I stay in Cape Town with my mother, father and my brother. I started archery about a year ago and my mother was always fascinated in it, so one day we drove past and she gave them a call and my father and I tried it, and when I tried it I absolutely loved it and I've been doing it from there on.
We would expose our kids to all kinds of sports, and this is the sport that she took the most to, and it's a sport that she wanted to continue. And I think it's because of her practice and the hard work and the self-discipline, and most importantly, she enjoys it. So I think a combination of all that, she's got talent to go far.
My ambition is to make it to the Olympics and represent my country. I feel that I can make it to the Olympics if I train and I practice hard and I'm dedicated to the sport. And with hard work, you can achieve anything. I love archery because it's a very calm sport and it's very relaxing and there's no pressure that's put on you. And if you do something wrong, there's always a way that you can improve. When I'm competing, you do feel nervous, but it's very exciting and thrilling. I feel very calm when I hold the bow and excited to see where the arrow lands when I release the string.
Look, archery is very different, from the mainstream sports. Archery is a very composed, it's a very prestigious sport. You need to be very graceful is the word. So it really does promote a lot of concentration, a lot of focus, and a lot of discipline.
Some of the terminology used in archery is, for example, your draw. Your draw is when you hold the string and you pull back and you put it here, which means it's at an anchor point. And when you release, you mustn't flick, otherwise the arrow could move and that could put you off target. And your stance must be right, otherwise the arrow won't land where it's supposed to in the yellow or in the gold. And you should compensate when there's wind, meaning if the wind is blowing to the right, you should move the arrow to the left so that the arrow can go in the right spot. And there's also times when you should move your sight, like left or right indoors where there's no wind. Archery requires a lot of dedication. My parents have to drive me to leagues and tournaments, and even if I don't shoot well, they always encourage me to do my best. And they always say that it's not about if you win or lose, it's about how much fun you have and how you practice.
The support that we have to give her is, I think, most importantly, is encouragement. In support of the actual hobby or the sport, there is a cost incurred of having the equipment bought and her gear that she needs for health and safety.
Some of the equipment that I use is, for example, an arm guard that you use to protect your arm so that the string doesn't hit. and a finger tab so that the string also doesn't bruise your fingers, and a chest guard so that the string also doesn't hit your chest. The quiver is to hold all of your arrows in. The riser is what you hold, is the bow, the actual bow, and you have the top limb and the bottom limb is the thing that the string is attached to, and you also have the sight, which guides the arrow, and you also have the burger button, which helps the arrow, and the arrow rest. So my coach's name is Nathan Koons, and he's always there to help me when we're on the field, and he just wants what's best for me. And wherever we shoot, we always laugh and make jokes, and he makes archery very fun and exciting.
The reason why I think Umbreen is good at archery is she has an inner determination. She wants to do better, and also she just has this natural talent around her, a natural flair. She is doing absolutely perfectly with her development at this current stage, and she's really good.
Altogether, I spend about 10 hours practicing archery. We try to make it Monday nights to archery, and we go every Saturday morning. I'm preparing for the Inter-Club League competition. This event is really important because everyone has a record of scores, and maybe if my scores could be high enough and I could make it to the nationals and compete in the Olympics.
The points that they accumulate during the year in this interclub leagues will all be sort of accumulated, and this is the points that they're going to look at to see, what archers would possibly qualify for bigger tournaments or even the nationals, I suppose. So it's important for her to do well in these leagues because it sort of progresses her to a bigger stage or higher level in archery.
Should I not do well, it will make me stronger, and it won't demotivate me. It will just make me want to practice even more, and Nathan and I will figure out the problem the next day, and I'd work hard and I'd work even harder to achieve my dream.
After the break, we see Umbreen in action for her upcoming event. Okwamanje, ungazibhekela imininingwane yethu ku-Facebook, futhi ungasithanda noma usixoxele ngemidlalo oyenzayo. Zixhumanise nathi ngoba singalandela udaba lwakho kulo lolu hlelo. Welcome back. This is Accelerate. Silandela u-Umbreen Jasim oneminyaka eyi-11 okuyi-archer. Kusele kancane ukuthi angenele umncintiswane we-Protea Sports Interclub Archery Competition. Can she aim for gold? Or will her arrows land out of bounds? Let's find out.
So today is the big day. My family and I make our way to Protea Sports Club. I start by prepping my target board, then prep my bow by attaching the bowstring, then my arm guard and my arrows into my quiver. I meet up with my dad. He gives me some pointers for the day. I have to be wary of the weather since that plays a huge role in how I perform today. There are several age groups here today competing in their own events. I'll be competing in a junior category, which I will technically be up against myself to improve my previous event score. I'll be doing 6 rounds, and to make things a bit more interesting, I'll have another novice shooting on my board. Her name is Ruda. She has only just started archery, so this will be an opportunity for her to learn from me and for me to have a shooting partner to compete against. This event will be coordinated by Karen Haltzer. She's a former South African archer that competed in the 2012 Summer Olympics. It's an honor to be in her presence, and she's also a bit of a role model for me. Karen gets us ready for a practice round. It's important to follow her instructions because this can be a dangerous sport if you're not aware of your surroundings. My practice round gets me in shape for the next round. It's important to get my arm muscles warmed up. This sport is more about concentration and endurance. And to add to that, the heat and wind makes it difficult too. Karen blows a whistle to get us ready for round 1. We must line up 20 meters away from the target board. This is a distance I'm comfortable with, so I'm confident going into this round. I draw my bow, take aim and get my round underway. My first shot is good, it's in the red, so that's 8 points. I'm not distracted by Ruder's arrow, I need to just concentrate on the target. I take my time with my second shot and let it go. It's a good 7 on the red. My third shot isn't that great, it's a 5 on the blue. I take my fourth shot and it bounces off the board.
Okay, so you girls, it seems like it's bouncing a lot off this target. So you need to give you a new target. But, so just, we'll do the honorable. Okay, so you guys agree to what it's bouncing off. Okay. It's not really permanent. But,
Colin says we must carry on, as we'll replace the board after this round. My fifth shot is close to the center on yellow, which is a 9. I take aim for my final shot and hit a disappointing 1 on white. We grab our score sheets and calculate the total score. I'm okay with how I performed this round. I started off great, but the arrow bouncing affected my concentration towards the end. I'm going to make sure I do better in the next round. So as planned, my coach and I replaced the old chip board with a new target board. Karen signals the next round. We take our 20-meter spots, grab our bows, load our arrows and take aim. My first shot is a 7 on the red. My second shot is a 6 on blue. My third shot is a 9, which is good. I load and take aim for my fourth shot. It's a disappointing 2. My fifth shot is a 6. And my final 6th shot is again a disappointing 1. I'm not satisfied by this round. I take a quick water break and my dad gives me some encouragement going forward. I have 4 rounds left. I can't let the fatigue get to me. I wait for Karen to get us started on the next round. Again, we line up on the 20-meter line. Karen signals us. Ruda makes the first shot. I take time with mine and hit an 8 on the red. I hurry with my second shot and it's a 3 on the black. My third shot is a 2. I make it up with an 8 on my 5th shot. Followed by a 9 on yellow. I take time with my final shot and it's an 8. That ends my third round. I wait for the other archers to finish their rounds. Karen signals when it's safe to tally our scores and retrieve our arrows. I feel much better this round. My dad tells me to keep it up. The wind is starting to get a bit strong now, so I have to account for that. Karen gets us started on the 4th round. I take aim and shoot a 7 on the red. My next shot is a 5. The next shot is also a 5. I aim for the yellow and hit a 9. My next shot is a 6 on the blue. We both shoot. I hit a 9 for my final shot. We retreat to our safety positions and set our bows down and wait for the other competitors to end their rounds. We tally our scores again. This round was good as well. I feel like I'm getting into a good rhythm. Fatigue is starting to set in, so these breaks are important. Again, Karen signals us to make our way to the 20-meter starting line. I draw my arrow and load my bow. I start my 5th round off strong with 10 on yellow. I take my time with my second shot, then hit a 6 on blue. I carefully load my next shot and take aim. And hit an 8. My 4th shot is a 6 on blue. My 5th shot is a 7 on red. And then for my final shot, I take my time and we shoot simultaneously. Mine lands on a 6 red. It's been quite an exhausting day. The long wait and stress on my arm is getting to me. I know I have one more round left, so I just have to hang in there.
It's been 5 rounds, and it has been tough for Ambryn. She only has one more round left. Can she end off a day on a high? We'll find out after the break. Okwamanje, ungasibhekela imininingwane yethu ku-Facebook. Futhi ungasithanda noma usixoxele ngemidlalo oyenzayo. Sixhumanise nathi ngoba singalandela udaba lwakho kulo lolu hlelo. Welcome back. This is Accelerate. Sidweba imintsalo yethu nengane eneminyaka eyi-11 ngobudala, eyi-Archer. U-Ambryn Jasim sekaqede izigaba ezinhlanu. Langa lakhe lide futhi uselelwe isigaba sokugcina. Uzokhona ukubekezela afezele imizamo yakhe ukuthi athole amaphuzu angcono. Mase siqhathanisa naso lesi sigaba esidlulile. Let's find out.
I tally up my score and my grammar and make sure I'm feeling okay. I just have to achieve a good enough score to get the title of Best Junior Recurve Girl of the Year. Karen signals us for the final round. I want to end the day on a high, so I must concentrate. I draw my bow and take aim. My first shot isn't good, it's a 4 on the black. I draw again, my fingers slip and the arrow falls. I take my time and reload. I try one more time, again my arrow falls. It's a bit embarrassing now. I look to my dad and he tells me to relax. I take a deep breath and try again. Again, it falls. This time it is awkward. My dad tells me just to take my time instead. I think the fatigue of the day is getting to me. I have to get through this. Finally, I take aim and shoot. I don't even get to score. Right now, I'm disappointed. I'm embarrassed and I know I have to get out of this bad spell. So I take a deep breath and take aim again. I shoot for a 9. My next shot is a 6 on the blue. And my final shot is an 8 on the red. That was the end of my round. I have mixed feelings about that last round, but I know that it's finally over. This has been long, but I'm glad I've made it through. We tally up for the last time. My dad comforts me and is happy I gave it my all. My dad and I make our way to the prize giving. I just need to achieve a score of 200 or higher today.
And lastly, we goes to the best junior recurve goal for the year, Ambreen.
I'm happy I managed to beat my previous score. It means that I'm improving and that all the preparations I've made have paid off.
So after an exhausting 6 rounds, Ambreen has managed to become one of the best junior archers of the year for her club. If she can keep it up, she could be well on her way to landing a successful career. Next week, we meet 7-year-old golfing prospect Trey Hunter Patton and see what it takes to get into this prestigious sport. In the meantime, check out our Facebook page for more news and views.